Here's what happened during week 5 of The Greenhouse. Taylor announced that the top 9 round would be Dance Moms themed and told the players that they had to rank each other to determine where they would place on the Dance Moms pyramid. The top 3 finishers would enter the Greenhouse. Quickly, Brandon, Claire, and Christian coordinated their placements to try to get some of them to the top of the pyramid. Brandon had already nominated 2 weeks in a row, so he was willing to let Claire and Christian take priority. Everyone's first place and last place rankings would be revealed. Meredith and Christian agreed to put each other last to continue to conceal their secret alliance. Meredith was concerned that Christian was doing such an aggressive job of hiding their alliance that perhaps their alliance wasn't actually one at all. Christian later doubled down, however, by offering Meredith and John a Final 3 deal.
Where she's at. And this is an interesting challenge to follow that whole thing for me because I don't know who I trust now. A 4-4 split means there's only 4 people I can maybe trust, and I am still trying to figure out who they are. And so I'm not expecting anything in terms of this pyramid right now, just because of that vote. But I am always honest and straightforward with people. That doesn't mean they're interested in giving me any power. But yeah, this has definitely shaken things up for me. I didn't think I could trust everyone. I've had nothing but friendly, positive conversations, but that is not the same as building a relationship, having a bond, having an alliance, and that's very much coming to light right now. So, looking forward to seeing if the pyramid shakes things up and gets me out of the spotlight, honestly, because it's not a challenge I can reasonably win at this moment, which is great news for me. And hopefully, yeah, this takes the spotlight off me, makes the target on me a little bit smaller, and helps me live another day.
Bryce told his allies that he wanted to enter the Greenhouse this week because he's never gotten the opportunity to nominate anyone yet, and he wants to make himself a more high-profile player. Maddie, Lainey, and Claire were talking about secret alliance things, and Maddie told Claire that Christian brought up getting Claire nominated in the top 10 daisy chain.
I let that information out because I need to start picking more of one side and who I think I'm going to get, if I can make it to the finals, who I have a better shot against. Now, I don't think I really have that great of a shot against Claire or Christian, and they're on different sides of this whole internal battle in my head, like the sides of the house. So I want to try to start sowing some seeds. And I gave that information because I don't think it's going to get back to Christian that I put it out there. Hopefully. Could have shot myself in the foot. But I'm thinking that if we can get Christian out, then Bryce can kind of come closer. And I would feel good with bringing Bryce to the finals. And I don't know if I'd feel good with bringing Lainey or Brandon or Drake. But those are kind of the people that I'm looking at of trying to get to the end with. I really think Claire would have a better shot at winning. And I don't want to be in the same situation I've been in before where I've gotten to the finale and couldn't win it.
Let's look back at the conversation in question.
I told you I feel comfortable with you and Bryce, and then Claire and Brandon are like this.
Right.
And I don't know, like, I feel like they would bring us.
Yeah.
Now, I have not made an alliance this game, which is weird because I usually do.
I haven't,
The only remotely alliance would be the 5 that we have.
Exactly, yeah.
But it's very loose.
Yeah.
It's very loose. It's fully built on who's vibing and like we're friends, right?
Right.
I'll be honest.
Okay.
I am more, and I trust you 100% with this, and I hope that like I'm looking out for both of us.
Right.
I'm not scared of Meredith. I'm more scared of like Claire and Brandon.
But no, I guess I hate the idea of possibly getting Claire out.
She's gonna win this game.
Yeah, she
Honestly,
has.
I told Bryce to say that. I was like, she's amazing, and everyone loves her. And she's one of my best friends, but that's why I know she would win this game.
I know she's a pretty competitor, and I know we're tight, but like at some point, you gotta look at your game. So okay, I think some other people are trying to get in to maybe talk, chit chat with people.
Claire confronted Christian about the information that Maddie told her, and Christian vehemently denied it. He claimed that Maddie was lying. When Maddie found out that Claire already leaked what Maddie told her to Christian, Maddie was very upset, and her reaction only made her look more suspicious to Claire.
I'm stressed. A lot now. Because now, I know Christian will trust me. Claire's on the verge of not trusting me, even though I told her the truth. And now she's like, now I have a target on my back, so now I think she'll be more willing to try to get me out if I had the target on my back. I don't know where I stand with them. Did I choose the wrong side? I think I did now. I did the wrong thing. But I was trying to build more trust. And now there's less trust with both sides, so I'm screwed.
Drake and Claire discussed how Claire seemed to be good with everybody, and they questioned her as an ally.
I don't know. I like Claire and I do want to work with her, but she seems very wishy-washy.
I think later, towards the end, when it comes to it, I guess she can go if she needs to go.
Maddie did misspeak in that Christian didn't want to see Claire nominated at the top 10. Using this word flub, Christian decided to continue to paint Maddie as a liar, and he used John to do so.
Maddie's saying that I wanted to put Claire and Brandon up against
Or like
Meredith
one
last
of
round.
us.
Oh, what? To me, that wouldn't make any sense. Just because, like, if y'all went up, you would obviously win.
Christian told everybody.
Maddie went up and told Claire that I wanted you and Claire up on the block against fucking Meredith. Which makes no fucking sense to me.
Christian's campaign was largely successful, and he and Claire made up going into the pyramid results. Maddie was still stunned by the whole situation because she was genuinely trying to help Claire.
Why would you do that? That would directly tell him that he can't trust me at all. And it's like, I'm getting information out of him. So I don't know if I can, I don't want to say I don't trust her, but I know I don't want to see her at the end with me because I don't think I could beat her. And she's pretty strategic, but I'm like, what? I'm just annoyed. I'm kind of angry. Probably should have kept my mouth shut. So I don't know how much I trust Claire going forward, and it kind of sucks. And I'm just mad, and I'm kind of pissed off about it, and I don't know what I'm gonna do moving forward. Like, I think I need a miracle almost.
Bryce and Brandon decided to stay out of the drama in their alliance and continue to solidify their bond as a duo. At the pyramid reveal, Claire, Bryce, and Christian were the top 3 going into the greenhouse. Here's the list of everyone's tops and bottoms in the ranking activity. I will also post an Excel sheet in the description below if you would like to see the full results of the challenge.
Love being in the middle. I'm very happy to be in the middle. I'm glad that only like one person put me in the top because that shows that I am not like the biggest threat. I'm also happy that I'm not in the bottom because that shows that people don't hate me. So loving that. I'm chilling in the middle.
In the greenhouse, Bryce became the sunflower, Claire took 2 seeds, and Christian was the rose. Christian announced that he wanted to regain trust by nominating Maddie. The losing players participated in an endurance challenge for seeds. Players would sacrifice strategizing time for a potential extra seed. Brandon and John each won an extra seed while everyone else bailed to get a chance to talk to the greenhouse players. Bryce told Drake that he wanted to see Drake nominated. Drake countered by saying that if Bryce instead nominated John, he could drain some of John's seeds and then name a replacement nominee. This gave Bryce pause, and he decided to go along with that plan. Maddie and Christian discussed their differences and agreed to a sort of truce, even though Christian still planned to nominate Maddie. Claire and Bryce saw Maddie and Christian do a pinky promise. And whenever they questioned Christian about what happened, he said that he merely told Maddie the nominees and that they promised not to share it with other players. At the nomination ceremony, Bryce nominated John and then Christian nominated Maddie, as expected. When the auction began, Drake told John to give him his seeds so that Drake could buy the uproot and save both of them, because Drake was supposed to be the replacement nominee for Bryce, because Bryce already gave it away. Meredith realized that she would be the replacement nominee if Drake wasn't an option, so she had John give her the seeds so that Meredith could buy Uproot and save them both for the week. As a reminder, the Uproot works a lot like the power of veto in Big Brother, in that the person who uses the Uproot cannot be a replacement nominee. When John and Meredith asked Bryce why John was nominated, Bryce admitted that he wanted John's seed count to go down. Maddie asked other players for seeds so that she could at least match the bid with John and force John to spend more seeds. Drake was left out of John and Meredith's plan, so he gave Maddie a seed to help drain John's seeds. Maddie upped the bid to challenge John for Uproot, and Meredith answered with a higher bid every time. It should also be noted that Brandon gave Maddie a seed to help with this process, and Christian gave Claire a seed to keep as a sign of trust.
I have John and Meredith, I have Lainey Drake, I have those 4. And then I have another 4 with Claire, Bryce, Brandon, Maddie, but then Maddie goes rogue, and then I'm forced to put her up. But the fact that I was able to recover from her saying that and make her apologize to me for saying that says a lot about where I'm at in this game, and says a lot about where my allies are, and says a lot about how much trust they have in me.
Brandon and Claire agreed that even though they weren't sure exactly who was telling the truth, getting rid of Maddie this week would end the drama, which would keep their alliance strong.
So Christian or Maddie or both have lied to us several times, and that's fine because it's part of the game. And I'm really trying to figure it out. What's happening? I originally, and again mere moments ago, said that I was not giving up the 1 seed that I had because I've been working. I haven't had seeds this whole game, but I also am very much team let's drain John of all of his seeds. So I did give Maddie 1 more. I'm concerned that they're not going to raise it again. At this point, whoever goes home goes home. I just wanted to drain the seeds. And that's where I'm at.
At the end of the auction, Meredith purchased Uproot for 6 seeds and saved John from the block. Both Meredith and John could not be the replacement nominee. Brandon named Drake as the replacement nominee as planned.
If Christian's lying, he's doing a better job at it than Maddie is, and so we have the opportunity to get one half of the drama out. Also, she's won games of Online Genius.
Interesting. Plot twist.
Okay, so I think the situation worked out almost perfectly for me because I had all these seeds that I was sitting on, and I knew people were annoyed about it. And I've been waiting for the opportunity just to use the uproot and throw someone else under the bus because the heat has been on me and Meredith for like this whole situation for like the last 3 weeks. And so now by doing this, I think the power is changing at the perfect time. I dumped my seeds, someone else is falling under the bus, and we'll keep it moving. And I still have some to spare. Ideally, spending 5 is a lot, but I think like it won't be a big deal. I think it sets us up well. I've created some new alliances and friendships through that, so I can't be happier. Everything's falling into place.
At the banishment ceremony, Maddie was eliminated unanimously. However, Maddie did use her banked vote in her favor. 8 remain. The story continues next time on The Greenhouse.